Can't reach the microphone. Alright, welcome to the live stream, and my camera is not on. That is an issue.
Oh yeah, you gotta turn it back. I need your mic.
One sec.
No, you're fine. Here, it's right here. Webcam A and Willow Canyon border.
There we go. Problem solved. Welcome back. We are doing week 2. This is actually the varsity team. Last week we were doing JV because varsity didn't have a game. But this week we're actually doing varsity, so this will be varsity's first official game because last week they got a forfeit. Alright, so before the game started, we're just going to go through a quick rundown of how the game works for anyone who's possibly new. We have 2 teams. We have Campo Verde and we have Willow Canyon. We have 5 rounds total, but it's the first 1 to 3, so it's best of 5. Best of 5, first to 3. I don't know. Hello.
What's good, guys? Hey, whoever's watching this, the 6 viewers, I love you. Oh yeah, Kayla over here, she's playing freestyle after the game, alright?
Thank you for that a little bit. Anyway, back to explain the game. So, we have 3 rounds, 5 if it keeps going, but the first person to 3 rounds wins. Each round is 5 minutes long, and whoever has the most points by the end wins the round. First person to get 3 rounds wins the game. And of course, if it's tied, it goes into overtime, all that good stuff, but that doesn't happen very often. Imagine not streaming JV, though. Yeah, imagine not. Imagine not streaming JV. Let's be honest. Imagine... Hold on, let me get the microphone into view. Imagine not streaming JV. Oh, what is wrong with me? Alright, looks like the game's getting started. We got players loading in. Here we go. Alright, we are going into game 1. And it looks like Campo Verde wins the kickoff. They are chasing the ball, but LX, I don't know how to pronounce his name, hits the ball over onto... Lost Star, thank you. Lost Star hits the ball over onto Campo Verde's side of the field, but Fibu hits it over onto Willow's side of the field. I swear, watching me stream this game is just watching me butcher names for a half hour. Anyway, back to the game. Upfix hits the ball towards TTV, who hits it over to Lost Star, but someone else intervenes. I did not see who, because the game is moving too fast. TTV then does an aerial and completely misses. First Vortex chases the ball, but misses as well. Evan, I'm going to call him Evan, hits the ball over towards Will's goal. TTV hits it over towards First Vortex, who then hits it over to Upfix, but it's blocked by someone else who hits it up into the air, and Lost Star then takes it over towards Fubu, who hits it over towards First Vortex and towards Willow's goal. It bounces off the interior of the goal, but Lost Star hits it back out of the goal, followed by TTV hitting it over to past Upfix and over towards First Vortex, who hits it over onto the wall and bounces it off the floor. We want Jasmine. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, if you want to watch Jasmine, you got to go over to the JV stream. It's on YouTube, on Willow Canyon Esports on YouTube. If you go there, you'll have Jasmine. Anyway, Campo Verde got the first point. Yeah, no problem. Alright, we are going into the second kickoff, and it goes to Campo Verde once again. Upfix completely misses the ball as the ball bounces off the wall and up onto the ceiling. Upfix then hits it over onto Evan. Lost Star then saves the ball from going in, but knocks it over into Evan once again, who hits it towards the goal. There's a bit of a pile-up over there. Upfix hits the ball into the corner. The ball bounces off the corner, but TTV hits it over to the goal, and Lost Star hits it over towards his own goal, but Upfix knocks it away. The ball is now over towards Fibu, who hits it over to Vortex, and Upfix knocks it up into this. Oh, jeez, my throat. TTV hits the ball over towards Willow's goal, but misses. Upfix then misses an aerial, and Fibu hits it in. Second goal goes to what is it? Campo Verde. All right, we are going into the third kickoff. Yet another kickoff. Who is going to win the kickoff? I don't know. It's Campo Verde! Big shocker. Campo Verde wins the kickoff with First Vortex blocking it back over towards Fibu, who hits it over towards Upfix, who hits it back over to Fibu once again, who hits it towards Willow's goal, but First Vortex blocks it and hits it back up into the air to keep anyone from getting to it. But then Evan hits it over to TTV, but Upfix takes it and hits it towards their goal. First Vortex misses an aerial, but Upfix hits it in! There you go. The score is now 1-2. Campo Verde's favor, unfortunately, but we're catching up. Alright. Thanks, Upfix, for getting us our first point. Alright, we are going into another kickoff. Campo Verde wins yet another kickoff. Upfix hits the ball. Hee Fibu hits the ball. The ball is in the wall. Evan hits the ball up onto the ceiling, followed by Evan once again hitting the ball over towards the goal, and TTV hits it in. The score is now 1-3 Campo Verde's favor. Whew.
Good, 2.5. We're good. We're good.
Whew. Alright, we are going into yet another kickoff. Yet another kickoff. There's a lot of kickoffs in this game. And it goes to Willow Canyon for once. Willow Canyon wins the kickoff. Upfix hits towards the goal, and it goes in! That was an amazing goal on Willow Canyon's part. That was amazing. The score is now 2-3 Campo Verde's favor, unfortunately, still. Hi. What? Alright, we are going into yet another kickoff. And the ball kickoff goes to no one. It tied, but TTV then takes it over onto Willow's side of the field, followed by Hee Fibu climbing the wall and hitting it off with a Spider-Man move. Lost Star was attempting an aerial, but backed out of the last second. Upfix abandons the goal, and Evan hits the ball away from the goal. Evan then bounces the ball back towards the goal, followed by Upfix and Lost Star both chasing it. Lost Star, however, hits it over to Evan, who hits it back over to center field, followed by Upfix hitting up into the air towards their goal. Hee Fibu then takes the ball and hits it over onto Willow's side of the field, but and does an aerial to hit it towards the goal. But Upfix blocks it in an amazing aerial save. First Vortex then hits the ball, but Upfix knocks him away, and Hee Fibu hits the ball in. The score is now 2-4. Their Campo Verde's favor. Ooh. Alright. It's anyone's game at this point. Both teams are equally matched. Alright, we are going in once again. And the kickoff goes to Campo Verde. But first Vortex hits it over onto the wall, followed by Hee Fibu doing a Spider-Man maneuver to get it off the wall, and then an aerial to hit it towards the goal. But someone, I did not see who, their name went by too fast, hit it with another aerial towards their goal. Lost Star then hits the ball off the wall, followed by Evan attempting to hit it, but Upfix takes it away from him before he can. And first Vortex hits it in. Amazing goal from first Vortex. Alrighty. Here we go in another kickoff. The score is 4-3. We have a chance to come back. And it goes to Willow Canyon. The ball is on Campo Verde's side of the field, but Hee Fibu somehow reaches over and grabs it. I saw that. They were lagging. First Vortex does an aerial to hit it over to Lost Star, who hits it over towards the goal, but TTV knocks it away, followed by Hee Fibu attempting to dribble it over onto Willow's side of the field. Hee Fibu then takes it past Upfix, but it gets blocked by First Vortex, who passes it to Lost Star, but Hee Fibu has other plans. TTV then takes the ball and hits it over into the corner. Upfix gets demoed by TTV, who then takes the ball and hits it back over towards First Vortex, who attempts to hit it over. TTV then hits the ball over away from the goal for some odd reason, followed by Lost Star hitting it over to Evan. Evan then takes the ball and hits it up onto the wall. First Vortex attempts an aerial but misses. And then the ball goes over to Hee Fibu. Hee Fibu then hits the ball, but Lost Star does an amazing aerial to get it out of the air. And First Vortex hits it into the goal, but Hee Fibu knocks it back out again. Evan then takes the ball and hits it over towards First Vortex, keeping it away from him. Lost Star then takes the ball and hits it over towards the goal, but Hee Fibu blocks it and hits it back over onto Willow's side of the field. First Vortex hits the ball up into the air. Upfix is in the goal for some reason. Everything is chaos. Evan hits the ball. Lost Star is demoed. First Vortex hits the ball and knocks it over into the corner and knocks it away. TTV then hits the ball over to First Vortex, who blocks it away from going into the goal, and Upfix hits the ball over towards the other side of the field. Hee Fibu blocks it from going into the Upfix hits it, and Evan blocks it with an aerial. Hee Fibu then takes it over towards the center field. I blanked for a second. TTV hits the ball with an aerial. Lost Star chases it down the wall and attempts to hit it, but Hee Fibu takes it away from him. Upfix then attempts an aerial, but Hee Fibu hits it in. The score is now 3-5. What is their name? Campo Verde's favor. I don't think we got a chance to recover from this one, folks, unless we can pull up a couple kickoff goals. But those are few and far between. I said kickoff goal for Willow Canyon, not kickoff goal for Campo Verde. They don't need it. It's pained laughter, everybody. Pained laughter. Alright, the score is now 6-3, unfortunately. We are going into another kickoff. There's 11 seconds left. Can Willow Canyon recover? I don't know. It's possible, but it's not likely. TTV takes the ball, hits towards First Vortex, who hits it off the wall. TTV then hits it over to Upfix, who hits it off the air. And Upfix then attempts an aerial to get it over towards the goal, but the clock has run out. That is game. It's just a matter of how far ahead everyone is. And the ball almost goes in. TTV hits it away. And it hits ground. The game is over. Game 1 goes to Campo Verde. Round 1 is Campo Verde. Just a reminder, the first person to win 3 rounds wins the game. No questions asked. Even if we can get 2 rounds, if they win 3, doesn't matter. Even if it's only the 3rd round, if they get a 3rd round, it's over. Someone apparently said bugger, and it blocked it for some reason. I allowed it through, but whatever. Apparently the bot thought that bugger was a swear word. That's interesting. Anyway, we are going into Game 2. The first kickoff of the game goes to Campo Verde, hits it over onto Willow Canyon side of the field. First Vortex then saves the ball and hits it over towards Campo Verde side of the field. Campo Verde is attempting to hit it back over with TTV doing an aerial to keep it past First Vortex. Lost Star then takes the ball and hits it back over towards Campo Verde side of the field. Hiki Fubu is attempting to get ahead of it, but Lost Star completely misses a wall shot, and First Vortex has to take over for him. Hiki Fubu then does an aerial to hit the ball towards the goal, and it goes in! Point 1 goes to Hiki Fubu on Campo Verde's team. Alright, here we go again. I am assaulting your ears. Kickoff goes to Campo Verde. First Vortex is chasing the ball and hits it off the wall. Upfix then takes the ball and does a wall shot to keep it over into the center field, and then Upfix does an aerial to hit it down. First Vortex then takes it, but Evan takes it away from him and hits it over towards the other players, but it bounces off and hits over onto the other side of the field. First Vortex then attempts to hit it, but Hiki Fubu takes it away from him, but Lost Star blocks it from going into the goal, and First Vortex takes it over onto Campo's other side of the field, but it's blocked by Evan. Evan then takes the ball, but misses, and Hiki Fubu also misses, and Upfix takes the ball, but misses, and Hiki Fubu is attempting to take the ball. And everything is chaos here. Ooh, alright. Lost Star hits the ball off the wall and hits it over towards Hiki Fubu, who hits the ball into the goal, and it goes in! The score is now 2-0. They have completely shut us out so far with 2 points to our 0. So, we gotta do some serious recovery. That's alright, we got this. Alright, we are going into yet another kickoff, and it goes to Campo Verde. The kickoff goes to Campo Verde. Lost Star hits the ball with a wall shot to hit it over towards Hiki Fubu. Hiki Fubu then takes it over to Upfix. Upfix hits the ball up into the air. TTV then tries to hit it, but Hiki Fubu beats him to it and takes it over onto Willow's side of the field. The first Vortex hits the ball and takes it over towards Evan. Evan then hits the ball over towards Upfix. Upfix is chasing it very, very slowly. Evan misses an aerial that would have hit it into the goal had he hit it. And Lost Star hits the ball over towards Hiki Fubu, who hits it onto his own side of the field for some godforsaken reason. I don't know. Where was I? I don't know. Upfix hits the ball over towards center field. TTV then does an aerial to hit it over towards Lost Star. Lost Star then gets demoed by TTV, and Evan hits the ball over towards the goal, but it bounces off the roof, keeping it out, and Hiki Fubu messes up an aerial, but it goes in because TTV hit it in. The score is now 3-0, Campo Verde's favor. Ooh. Alright. We are getting back into it. And it goes to Campo Verde. No, wait, it goes to Willow Canyon. I can't read. Willow Canyon hit the ball onto Campo Verde's side of the field, and TTV hits it over onto Willow Canyon's side of the field. He's taking a wall shot. It was pretty risky. And Lost Star does an aerial to keep it away from the goal. Upfix then does another aerial to knock it back over onto Campo Verde's side of the field, followed by First Vortex doing an aerial to hit it off the wall for some reason. Then Lost Star takes it over towards the goal, and Hiki Fubu blocks it from going in an epic aerial save. Then, the ball is in the air. Evan hits the ball over towards the other side of the field. The ball has gone flying. Upfix hits the ball into Evan, who knocks it into the goal. The score is now 4-0, Campo Verde's favor. Anyway. Gonna get in nice and close here. Alright, here we go once again. And Campo Verde hits the goal. or hits the kickoff, not goal. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't need to explain it. Anyway, the ball is on Campo Verde side of the field. Upfix hits it over towards their goal, but it goes wide, way wide, and TTV hits it back over onto Willow's side of the field. First Vortex hits it into the wall. Lost Star takes it over past Hihi Fibu, but it's blocked by Evan, who hits it back over to the Willow's Canyon side of the field, Willow Canyon's field. Then Hihi Fibu knocks it away from Upfix and takes it down onto the ground. Lost Star hits the ball off the corner. Lost Star then attempts to dribble the ball over onto Campo Verde side of the field. Evan then takes the ball up into the air and hits it off of Upfix towards the goal. The ball is in the air, and Lost Star hits it over towards Hihi Fibu, who hits it over towards Willow's goal, but it misses by a mile, and Upfix takes it over towards TTV. Upfix then knocks the ball off the wall towards Lost Star, and Lost Star knocks it into Hihi Fibu. Now the ball is over on the opposite side of the field, and First Vortex attempted an aerial but missed, and Evan hit the aerial, knocking the ball over towards the corner. Hihi Fibu is demoed by First Vortex. TTV hit the ball up into the air to keep it away from the goal for some reason. First Vortex hit the ball into Hihi Fibu, who hit it over to Lost Star, who hit it away from the goal and over towards Campo Verde side of the field, but it was blocked by Evan. Evan then takes the ball and hits it over towards Hihi Fibu, who hits it towards the goal, but it misses. And Lost Star hits the ball into TTV, who hits it into First Vortex, who hits it over onto Campo Verde side of the field, but is blocked by Evan, hitting it back over to Willow Canyon side of the field. Lost Star then takes the ball and hits it over into the goal, but it counted as Hihi Fibu's goal instead for some reason. Yeah. Anyway. I need to breathe. Score is 5-0, by the way. It's 5-0 Campo Verde's favor. We are completely shut out, and the timer's about to hit 1 minute. And the kickoff goes to Willow Canyon. That was pretty good, Willow Canyon. Good job, Willow Canyon. I'm totally not biased. Anyway. Upfix hits the ball up into the air. Evan is chasing the ball in an attempt to hit it before Willow Canyon can get to it, and it works. He knocks it back over onto Willow's side of the field, completely passing by someone who was on the wall. I didn't see who, because it went too fast. Upfix hits the ball over towards Hihi Fibu, who was on the wall. Hihi Fibu then takes the ball over towards the goal, and it would have gone, and it went in! I was about to say it would have gone in, but it did go in, so it's just fine. The score is now 6-0. 6 in sign language. Yeah, that's right, I'm taking ASL. What are you gonna do about it? Anyway, we have 40 seconds left on the clock. The score is 6-0. I hate to say it, folks, but I don't think our team's going to recover from this. And that's a tied kickoff right there. Anyway, Upfix is chasing the ball, hits the ball over towards their goal, and First Vortex hits it right past. If only someone was there to hit it. 30 seconds are left on the clock. Lost Star hits the ball over towards the goal and attempts to hit it in, but it's blocked by Evan, who somehow reached and hit it because he's lagging like crazy. Upfix hits the ball and keeps it away from the goal in an epic aerial save. Hihi Fibu then hits the ball towards the goal and almost knocks it in, but misses. TTV then also misses, and Upfix chases the ball, but Evan hits it off the wall and towards the goal. Lost Star blocks it in an epic save. Hihi Fibu then takes the ball and hits it towards Evan. Evan rolls the ball and very carefully dribbles it over towards the goal, but Upfix hits it over toward Campo Verde's side of the field. Hihi Fibu keeps it up into the air. The clock has run out, and the ball hit the ground. Round 2 goes to Campo Verde. Come on, Willow, wake up. They're trying their hardest. Just a reminder for all you at home, the first person to win 3 rounds, 3 fingers, see, I got 3. 3 rounds, first person to win 3 rounds wins the game. And Campo Verde has 2 rounds on them right now. So we gotta recover. Fun fact, this is 3 in sign language, but this is how we normally think of 3. This is W, so you gotta make sure to distinguish them, so instead it's this. 3. Anyway, we are going into round 3. If Campo Verde wins this round, then it's game over. I shut down the stream, and we all go home. If Willow Canyon can win the round, we keep playing. Let's hope Willow wins, right? Alright, here we go. First kickoff goes to Willow Canyon. Let's hope that's a good sign. First kickoff went to Willow Canyon. I'm on director's mode because I forgot to change it. Upfix attempts to hit the ball in, but Hihi Fibu blocked it and hit it towards First Vortex, who hit it back over onto Campo Verde's side of the field. First Vortex then attempts to hit the ball off, and TTV hits it over onto Lost Star. Lost Star then takes the ball and hits it back over towards Upfix. Everyone in the room is yelling. I can barely hear myself think. TTV hits the ball over towards Willow's side of the field, but first Vortex blocks it and hits it over to Hihifibu. Hihifibu then takes it over towards Willow's goal. Upfix hits the ball and knocks it over off the corner and hits it into the main field, followed by first Vortex hitting over to Evan. Evan blocks the ball from going any further. First Vortex missed an aerial. Upfix takes the ball, hits it off the wall, and knocks it away from Evan. Evan then takes the ball and hits it over towards the goal, but the first Vortex blocks it and hits it back over to Hihifibu, who attempts to take it away but completely misses, and first Vortex fights him for the ball. TTV then steals the ball from a giant pile-up, but Upfix stole it back from him, and the ball is now in Evan's hands. Evan hits the ball towards first... No, that was the first Vortex. First Vortex got demoed. I don't know who took the ball, but now Hihifibu has the ball, and Lost Star hits the ball and knocks it over to Evan. Evan hits the ball and knocks it to TTV, who hits it in! That was an amazing double play from Campo Verde. I gotta give him credit for that. That was awesome. Let's watch that replay. Evan hits it, and TTV hits it again, and it knocks it right in past first Vortex. Woo!
This is the Willow Canyon 3, not Campo.
I gotta give credit where credit is due. Campo Verde wins the kickoff. Coach Alfred has told me to be very biased and not give Campo Verde credit when they do something cool, so sorry, Campo Verde, I can't compliment you if you do something good. Anyway, back to the game. Upfix hits the ball over towards Lost Star, who knocks it on to Campo Verde's side of the field. It's getting knocked to the goal, but TTV blocks it. First Vortex then hits the ball and knocks it over into nowhere. Evan hits the ball and knocks it over towards Lost Star. Lost Star then takes the ball to First Vortex. First Vortex hits the ball into Hihifibu. Hihifibu then takes the ball and knocks it over onto Willow Canyon side of the field. No one is contesting him for the ball, but Upfix is making go for it, and he hit it with a great wall shot. TTV hits the ball, knocks it into Lost Star. Lost Star takes the ball over onto Campo Verde side of the field. First Vortex missed an aerial. Evan knocks the ball over into Upfix. Upfix hits the ball over towards Hihifibu, who blocks it from going into the goal because the ball would have gone in otherwise. Everyone is hitting each other, but Upfix hits the ball over into the corner, followed by bouncing it off the corner, and First Vortex attempts to hit it in, but misses, and Evan has a... I don't know what Evan was doing. Hihifibu hits the ball into First Vortex. First Vortex then takes the ball to Lost Star. Lost Star takes the ball over onto Campo Verde side of the field, but Evan attempts to block, and it fails. TTV is chasing the ball and attempts to hit it in, and he's dribbling it, and demos Upfix. Jeez. Brutal. There was a bit of an aerial fight over the ball. Lost Star won the aerial fight. TTV hits the ball into Evan, but the ball goes into the goal and it bounces right back out. That was lucky. Alright, TTV has the ball. He knocks it into the wall. The ball is bouncing. It's bouncing, and Evan attempts an aerial, but it's taken by Lost Star. Lost Star took all the credit for the aerial. TTV hits the ball and knocks it away. Yeah, someone hit the ball. I did not see who, but it was someone on green team given the trail the ball given off. Upfix hits the ball and knocks it off the ground. Evan hits the ball, it bounces off the wall of the goal, and TTV hits it in. I am not complimenting Campo Verde on their amazing play. I am not complimenting them on the fact that they did a great double play to hit the ball in. This is not a compliment. Audible wink. Campo Verde wins the kickoff. It's on Willow Canyon side of the field. TTV, it says in a wall shot to hit it towards First Vortex. First Vortex then takes the ball and hits it to Upfix. Upfix takes the ball over onto Campo Verde side of the field, and Hihifibu knocks it back over onto Willow side of the field. There is 1 minute and 30 seconds left. TTV hits the ball over onto Willow's Canyon. Willow's Canyon, what is my English? Wink wink, yes. Wink wink. I'm more upset about the fact that I said Willow's Canyon. Anyway, Evan hits the ball. He hits the ball over towards the goal, but Hihifibu denies him that shot. It would have gone in. Hihifibu then takes the ball over towards the corner and knocks it off the corner. Upfix then takes the ball away from Hihifibu. Evan does an aerial but completely misses. 1 minute left. Upfix is taking the ball and hitting it towards the goal, but TTV blocks it and hits it back over onto Willow's side of the field, but it's blocked by First Vortex, who hits it up into the air. Lost Star then takes the ball and hits it over towards TTV. TTV hits the ball up into the air and hits it over onto First Vortex, but Upfix blocks it and hits it back over onto Campo Verde side of the field. It might go in, and it goes in! That was a very long shot from the opposite side of the field on Upfix's part, and it went in because no one was defending. The score is now 2-1. Willow's catching up, everyone. We might have another game on our hands if they win this round. We might have another round. Upfix wins the kickoff because no one on Campo Verde's side went for the ball. Nice shot. Yes, it was a very nice shot. Everyone compliment Pedro. TTV saves the ball. I didn't see what happens, but I see the chat notifications, so 30 seconds left. TTV hits the ball. It bounces off the floor. First Vortex hits the ball, and it rounds off the wall and goes up into the air, followed by First Vortex hitting the ball and hitting it over towards the goal. TTV, however, blocks the goal. And I did not see who that was. The name went by too fast. Hits towards Lost Star. Lost Star then takes the ball over onto their side of the field. There is 8 seconds left. Can they pull it off? If they can get a goal in before the timer runs out, then it'll go into overtime and we'll stand a chance. But if they can't, then the game round's over. And round 3 goes to Campo Verde. That's game, unfortunately. Well, we certainly did our best. We had a great game. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to tune in again next week, and we will see you then. Bye!